Hey everybody, it's another fucking episode of Thom Talks.
Fuck yeah.
That's right. This week we have another guest. I've just been hitting them with the guests so far. We have Ryan Beard, Mr. Ryan Beard. Hello.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good. I was editing a video this afternoon, so that's what I've been working on.
Nice. What kind of video? A YouTube video?
Yeah, YouTube. I'm trying to get into the YouTube grind because
Nice.
I feel like TikTok just has a limited lifespan unless you try to branch out to other things, you know.
Yeah. That's what I've been I've just been starting to like Twitch stream and stuff, trying to spread my wings a little bit as it may be, you know.
Spread the Thom disease.
That's right. Yeah. It's like COVID, but even worse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing that. But I feel like that's the smart thing to do. When you have a following, you need to spread it out to other platforms.
Yeah. Especially this last year when we were all worried that Trump was banning TikTok. And I was like, I was fucking like crying on my live stream, like, I'm gonna lose everything. God fucking damn it.
That's whenever he was banning it, I was like, I didn't have very many followers at all. So I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Delete it. But now I'm like, nah, we're good. Don't delete it. It's a fun app.
It's a fun app. I mean, it's like a fucked up app in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
It's a weird place, but
yeah. We both had our fair share of beefs on that app, I feel like.
Who have been your primary beefs? I don't know if I've seen who you've like really gone at it with.
I mean, Nick Foster back in the day.
Did he ever duet you or anything?
Yeah, way early in my TikTokery.
So back when you only had a few followers, so then all his people came and attacked you.
Yeah, but I was super happy about it. And they I duetted him, duetting me. And like my whole bit was just like, I made Nick Foster I was just like so happy that like he did it to me. Cause I was just like, I don't give a fuck that he's like making a dumb joke to me.
Well, you basically got under the skin of the troll, like you trolled the troll.
Yeah, I was like, he made a video about me. I intentionally made like 8 videos about him just to get that. Yeah. So I just annoyed him enough to where he did it.
I mean, that's what he does to everybody else.
Yeah. So I felt like I had won. But all of his followers were like, "Oh, you're acting like you don't care, but we know it hurts." And it's like, no, it literally like it did nothing to me.
Like this literally was my goal the entire time.
Yeah, I was like, I really just wanted him to make a video about me because I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
And he's offered to do my podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
So does he? Nick is weird because he'll have people that he likes their content, but then he's still like a dick to everyone, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's told me before, he's like, I really like your content. I think you're really funny, but also I just like fucking with you as much as possible.
I think he thinks I'm funny, but I'm not gonna let him do my podcast. I had a funny bit. I had a funny bit in mind for if I did let him do my podcast, where I like did the whole intro thing. And then I was like, my guest is Nick Foster. Hey, Nick, fuck you. And then I ended it and just
fuck off.
Yeah. And then just closed the Zoom call and then uploaded that as the podcast.
I feel like you shouldn't spoil it and you should actually do that.
I know, but I thought about it and I was like, Nick would totally just use that to his advantage.
Yeah, he'd probably make a TikTok about it.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've noticed recently, like I went on Nick's page and I've noticed that his views kind of go down whenever he's not having a beef with someone. Like I feel like he doesn't have the comedic ability to like stand on his own 2 legs. Like he just has to be attacking women or attacking some random person.
That's why I don't do videos about him anymore. I'm just kind of like, yeah, we'll let him fend for himself.
I almost made a video about him today, but then I was like, if I make this is like giving him exactly what he wants. You know, every time you make a video about him, it's just more content for him to, you know, clap back.
I'll screenshot like stupid shit he comments, but I'm not duetting him or stitching anything he does. I'll just like mock his voice and do immature shit like that.
I was gonna make fun of his fucking stupid ass merch. Have you seen his
the slur merch?
Yeah, The hilarious slur merch.
That's really funny because it's it's 90. I want to say like 95% white kids.
Oh yeah.
That shit.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you the bit I was gonna do. I was gonna be like, Nick is a genius. He understands that the thing that young white boys want more than anything in the world is to be able to say the N-word. So I'm gonna like get in on it, and I was gonna create a shirt that said, "I'm a young white boy who really wants to say the N-word," and like say that like that was my new merch I was gonna start selling.
That's good merch. I thought about doing there's that TikTok account.
I wouldn't actually sell that as merch, by the way.
No. I thought about there's that TikTok like Your Favorite Pick Me, I think is the name.
Oh yeah, it's a girl.
Yeah, that girl that's like just a woman Nick Foster, you know. Yeah. Everyone that's like that is just like a blank Nick Foster, you know.
Yeah.
It's like the same stupid shit. At least Nick Foster like says stuff, but they just write text on there.
Yeah, the people who just write, I'm just like, men shouldn't wear dresses. There's my comment.
And there's like, bam, there's 200,000 followers.
Yeah, it's like you put in zero effort and you just reel in all the dumbass 12-year-olds.
Dumbass 12-year-olds that like are like, this is funny. This is funny comedy.
I agree with that. I'm gonna follow you. That's a good point.
I hate dude, that's such an easy way to fucking it blows my mind how many of those accounts exist.
And they didn't really exist back. Like I downloaded TikTok back in 2018 and people were like trolling each other, but it wasn't like mean spirited back then. It was kind of just everyone was just joking around. And now it's just like, how can you attack each other and get it under each other's skin as much as possible?
Yeah, when I first started TikTok, it wasn't nearly as hostile.
Yeah,
as it is now, which I've definitely played into the hostility.
I love how your content is like, you'll just make a video that's just like fuck you and that's the whole video.
It makes me laugh. That's all it is.
It's like there's not anything else you needed to say. You said all that needed to be said. Yeah. I feel like I try too hard sometimes.
I don't know. I get comments of people being like, do you ever have an actual argument? Or are you just going to tell someone to shut the fuck up? And I'm like, no, I'm just going to tell them to shut the fuck up.
I mean, I feel like that's all that needs to be said, honestly.
But sometimes I'm like, I wish I was smarter. Like you have videos like your, like the Bryce Hall video you just put up.
Oh yeah. That's smart.
I love that video. It was smart because you had to write a fucking song, dude. Come on. Give yourself some credit for that. Come on. And it was catchy and it had a point. That's a smart thing to do on TikTok, especially. Come on.
Yeah, I do really like I've been trying to lean into the satirical stuff more recently, which is fun. Like purposefully saying the opposite of what I'm actually meaning and everything. I find that kind of stuff enjoyable.
You do satire very well on an app that does not know what satire actually means.
Yeah. Nick Foster will be like, I'm the king of satire. And I'm like,
that's not what satire is.
What are you satirizing? Like, you're not satirizing. I guess he thinks he's satirizing women or something.
Yeah. It's like, no, that's not. It's like, what group are you making fun of?
Yeah, just women, I guess.
Yeah.
It's always just women.
There's always I've seen those accounts so many times where I feel like they just put it in the bios to get away with it, you know, where it's like satire. This is all jokes, but it's like it's saying like, yo, guys shouldn't paint their nails. That's not satire.
It would be satire if you're satirizing people who think that. Like satire means you're pretending to be the thing that you hate. Like that's what satire is. Like when I make a video that's like, fuck all you peasants, I'm doing that as
or even the Bryce Hall video where you're singing like you're on his side.
Yeah, it's you're pretending. And I mean, I guess Nick Foster does that when he's like, I'm a confident woman who shows my body or whatever.
But it's still just making fun of women. That's all.
Yeah. It's not really, I mean, it's not the most insightful satire. I also thought about like duetting Nick Foster, like I'm proud of your confidence in selling your dick on OnlyFans as well. Like Because he did exactly the thing he's like making fun of women for.
Yeah. And I thought about doing I don't want to talk about him too much because I just genuinely do not like him anymore. But I thought about asking his girlfriend to do my podcast because I think she would be way more interesting to talk to.
She'd probably say yes.
I think so. And I would love to ask her just like questions about like what it's like to be, attached to that.
He would probably find a way to butt in though.
I know. That's what, because I told him that too. He commented on one of my posts and he was like, oh, because someone tagged Nick Foster. I was like, who do you want to do my podcast? And someone like jokingly tagged him.
Nick Foster.
And he reads all of his fucking mentions. So he went to his mentions and he saw that and he commented and he was like, the people want me. And I was just like, I would rather talk to your girlfriend. And I ratioed his ass so hard. But I was being honest. I would much rather talk to her.
He like posted a video saying that I was obsessed with him and I was like watching every video that he posts when he was commenting on every single video I was posting.
I saw that whole beef you guys had. It was so fucking stupid.
It was the dumbest shit. And I was like, what the fuck? No one cares about this. And I have like successfully I was in like a bad mental state that day. If I was in a good mental state, I would have been like, this is fucking stupid. I should just not be responding to this.
I could tell like by like the end, I was like, okay, Ryan. I was like, I'm on your side, but like,
but you're definitely losing right now.
No, not even you're losing, but like, what Nick does.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is when I get in like
I've done that with him too, where I'm like, fuck. And then I'm like, wait.
Yeah. I mean, that's his whole thing is trying to get you riled up to the point where get pissed off.
But like his whole thing of like, you stole my joke. It's like, it wasn't even a joke of what you said, really.
And I didn't, he left a comment and then I made a video explaining why I thought his comment was stupid.
Yeah.
And then you stole my idea. And I'm like, I didn't steal your idea. I made a video saying why I thought your idea was dumb. Like, that's not stealing your idea.
I do that shit all the time where if someone says something stupid or I see someone say something stupid, I'll make a video making fun of the stupid thing they said.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Me like, oh, I stole that fucking idiot's joke. It's like, no.
Like, if I just said what he said, then yeah, that would have been stealing his joke. But I said what he said, and then I said why I thought it was dumb. It was just a stupid drama.
Stupid. Yeah, that was like one of the dumbest dramas I've ever seen.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree with you.
I was in the comments too, like that wasn't a stolen joke, and like people were mad at me for that, but I was like, it literally wasn't.
Well, it's like when he just has hundreds of thousands of kids on his side who will just listen to whatever he says.
Yeah. How do you feel about I'm done about Nick Foster.
Yeah, let's not bring him up again during this.
I'm done with him. How do you feel about Spooner, dude?
Oh God, why you got to move on it? That dude's like almost even more outwardly like a conservative prick in some ways.
I feel like at least Spooner, dude, I have seen make videos where like his fans will like attack someone and be like, go kill yourself. And he'll make a video being like, dude, don't say that.
Oh, really?
Like,
okay, I haven't seen him say something.
I've seen him make videos like that where it's like, dude, don't tell someone to cut themselves. Like, come on, just like we're fucking around. Don't do that. So at least I can understand where it's like, he's more of like, I'm just kidding. But like
maybe he's like halfway between Nick Foster and Papa Gut or something. He's
like that's what I'm thinking he is. Like I've told him before, I'm like, I don't think you're a terrible person. I just hate content. I had a conversation with him on my Twitch about consent, and it was going like somewhat decently well until he went off on a tangent about how the only girls who want consent are like ugly blue-haired liberals, and I was like, gross, dude. No. What's your Twitch handle? Let's plug that.
Oh, Mr. Beard Official.
Mr. Beard Official. You want to do a Twitch mashup sometime?
That'd be fun. I'm trying to get back into Twitch streaming. I did it for a few months and then I had a bunch of like health problems and shit. And so I took some time off.
What'd you have going on?
The first thing that happened was I did a 24-hour live stream, and then from there my eye started twitching. And for like 2 months, my left eye was just constantly twitching. So I like twitched so hard my eyes started twitching.
You were on Twitch so much you started twitching.
The joke's right itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my eye was just fucking twitching all day, every day. And it was like the second I wake up, it was just like, and it made it like impossible for me to focus or record videos because I was like trying to look into the camera and then my eye was just
and
like
you'd be I would be at least self-conscious about that.
Yeah. So it was hard, but then that like healed after like a month and a half. And then right after that, I started having like chest pains and shit.
Oh, damn.
And apparently I had something called costochondritis, which I had never even fucking heard of. But
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's like when your rib cage gets inflamed and then it just makes your entire like chest and muscles and arms like just painful. Damn. And then I got like nerve damage from it and like my arms went numb and shit. It was like insane.
Damn, dude. What the fuck? And what?
Yeah,
how much of a time period was that?
This was within like 3 or 4 months. Like
I think I remember you being like, I'm just not feeling very well. I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
Like when I first we became mutuals. I think that's whenever it was happening. Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've been feeling way better lately.
That's good. That's crazy. That would be scary, dude.
Yeah. Well, I was at first I thought it was a heart attack because it was like similar symptoms to a heart attack of like pain in the chest area and like heart palpitations and shit.
That's scary. I would not like that. How old are you?
23.
23. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you're a young lad.
Yeah, that's relatively. Right. Well, I'm trying to lose weight so I stay like I don't die.
I was gonna say you're looking really good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm like 35, like between 35 and 40 pounds down. It's taken me way longer than I wanted it to because of like stress and shit.
No problem though. Dude,
yeah.
I would rather. I think it's healthier to do it slow than to do it fast.
Yeah, if you do a crash diet and lose like 60 pounds in a few months, and then like it's really, really likely you're going to end up gaining it back.
Yeah. So like doing it slow is definitely the way to do it. Like slow and steady wins the race. That's all. Yeah.
I'm curious to hear your opinion on this. I don't know if you like have an opinion on it, but I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok talking about like the fat positivity movement.
Uh-huh.
And I'm curious what your perspective on that is, because I've seen people being like you shouldn't diet because 95% of diets fail, and like you should just develop a better relationship with food and stuff.
I think there's a certain point where it becomes more than just like body positivity.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm totally 100% body positivity. Whatever you want to do with your body, it literally has no effect on me. So
yeah, 100%. I'm never, even if someone's overweight, I'm not gonna be like, I'm telling you that you're fat for the good of your health. It's like, just let them fucking live their life.
Yeah, that's how I am. And like, if someone's trying to lose weight, I will definitely support them 100%. Yeah. If someone like doesn't care, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you should lose weight. That's just not. It's their life. I'm not going to tell someone how to live their life. It's like someone smoking. I'm not going to be like, hey, stop smoking cigarettes. I'm just, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, but for me, the issue came in when the fat positivity people were like telling me how to live my life. They were like, you shouldn't be bothering with a diet because you're probably going to fail it. And I'm like,
yeah,
I'm losing weight for my health, and if you don't want to lose weight, you don't have to. Like body positivity, you do you. But it's that same thing. Like you shouldn't be telling other people that they shouldn't be losing weight.
Yeah, that's like the complete opposite of like, like complete diagrams of, like a Venn diagram of people being upset,
or like the polar opposites, or
the polar opposites of things, where it's just like, there's some people that take it way too far on this side, and people that we take it way too far on that side. But
I just I guess my perspective is
like, just let people do what they want.
Just
don't promote anything bad that can actually like hurt people either way, because you can promote like bad like weight loss stuff where it's like starving yourself and promoting anorexia and things like that,
or shitty supplements, or whatever the crash diet is,
exactly. Or you could promote like really unhealthy things as well, where it's like, fuck it, just eat whatever, which like isn't a great thing to promote to children or young people in general.
Well, I just have the perspective that like under eating and overeating are both unhealthy for your body. And if you're underweight or overweight, it's going to be, but it's just something you need to talk to with your doctor.
For sure.
I guess I just come down to like, listen to science and listen to what doctors say,
Yeah. And I always struggled with under eating. I never ate enough. Like I always felt bad about it. Like I still like struggle with eating enough today.
Was it like a body dysmorphia type thing, or you just didn't have an appetite? Or
I never have an appetite ever for eating. And also like I get really like if I gain any weight, I'm like, oh, I feel fat, even though I'm not fat. I just like my brain tells me that.
Yeah, I had that.
Like it may be like a little body just because I don't like look. Just my brain tells me that like, oh, you gained like 2 pounds.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's probably like you're just used to your body being how it is, and then it makes you scared when it changes a little bit. Yeah, I've always thought that I was like fat, even back when I weighed like 160 pounds. I was super skinny in high school. Even back then I was like, oh, I'm still chubby. Like, and a lot of it came down to I had like a friend in high school who was like in super good shape. Mm-hmm. So I was always comparing myself to him, basically.
Yeah, I had that kind of because I played like sports. I played basketball and stuff throughout my middle school and high school and stuff. And the people I played with were like ripped and like jacked kind of guys. And I've always been like, just like, you can look at my arms, just skinny twig. This is what I've always been. But like, it's like a weird in between of like, I want to be fit, but like, I also don't want to get big because, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a balance for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've never thought that I want to be like jacked. I would rather just be like thin and in good shape.
Yeah. Oh, I think Adler's on the TV. Do you want to say hi to Adler?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Adler. Yes. Come here. Come here. Coming. He's coming. Say hi to Ryan.
Adler.
How's it going?
What's up, dude?
Here, you guys can talk for a second.
Yeah.
This is your guys' podcast now.
How's it going?
How's it going, Adler? I was so confused when I first found out that you and Thom were roommates.
Yeah. I remember you texted me. You were like, wait, what?
What's going on?
Yeah. And it was pretty funny. Yeah.
To anyone watching the podcast, me and Adler have known each other for like 4 or 5 years now.
Geez, yeah. 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Because I remember I messaged you in college because I saw you on America's Got Talent, and our mutual friend was, I think, Sophie Wagner.
Yeah, Sophie, and we knew each other from like middle school.
Yeah, exactly.
Last names on the podcast.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah,
I know.
And don't dox that girl.
Don't dox.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, sorry. Whoops. Didn't mean to dox.
Oopsie.
But yeah, and then I connected you with that sort of YouTube group, I guess I was in. I don't even know what to call it, but
yep. And then I hung out with became really good friends with Chris when I was in LA. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we go way back. But and then you knew Thom through TikTok and knew me as well, and then weird connections.
Yeah, I think you were in one of my TikToks, and then Ryan was like, "Wait."
Yeah, is that how you saw? I was in one of his
something, TikTok? Yeah, in a TikTok or in a live stream or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I now you're the world's most famous magician. So
exactly, and the most famous magician made a career change, and so
I've been trying to get him to go on America's Got Talent.
Yeah, you could come up with something funny for that.
Yeah.
America's Got Talent is full of blood-sucking leeches, so
exactly. Yeah, I think I'd love to get my blood sucked.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's good for you.
Yeah, it gives you character. I want to go on Penn and Teller Fool Us.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, and just do a purposely horrible trick.
Yes, yeah, that's just completely awful. And
they want, like, even the audience can tell, like,
yeah, and they're just like, who let him on?
Who let this dude on here?
Yeah, so I'd hope to do that. America's Got Talent would be fun too, because it'd be like, what is this dude doing? Just the buzzer right away.
Yeah, the buzzers are a good touch.
Yeah. How loud is the buzzer?
It's pretty loud.
Pretty loud, I imagine.
I went back on America's Got Talent this year, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, how did yes. You said it was my podcast.
No, I didn't say it was your podcast.
This is Adler's podcast.
Yeah, I never saw that. did you going on? Did that like make it to air or?
No, they never aired it.
They never even aired it.
No,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, great. At least you tried. You were in a promo or something, right?
Yeah, they put me in the commercial and then they didn't air my audition, and I was fucking pissed.
I would be fucking pissed too. It's like let's use the space to get people to watch the show, and then don't.
I may have emailed America's Got Talent a very angry email, and then they're like, they were like, "Sorry to hear that. You want to speak to our lawyers?" And I was like, no.
I don't corporate lawyers. I don't have lawyers to talk to yours, so. Bye.
Like, no, thank you, bye. And then I just haven't talked. I'm never gonna talk to him again.
That's hilarious. Well, anyway, it's good to see you.
Headphone splitter.
Yeah, you should. Yes.
That's what I should.
Yeah, headphone splitter.
Yeah,
that'd work well.
That would work
but
well.
I'll return the headphones to Thom.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, because I can't hear anything.
It's good to see you.
Good seeing you, Adler. I'd like to, once COVID's over, I should come visit you guys. That'd be awesome.
You should come visit us. It's not that bad of a drive. Yeah. So
yeah.
All right. Yeah. Peace out. I'll see you later.
Did you take a nap?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Sleep. Do you have change from the gas station from when you got my beer?
I'll get it to you some. I lost the $20 bill.
You've lost?
And I spent my card money.
You lost my $20 bill?
We'll talk about this later.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Roommate beef.
Adler was going to pick up pizza, so I was like, "Hey, will you go get me a 6-pack of Blue Moon?"
And he just lost the rest of the money.
I gave him a $20 bill, and I guess he just lost my 20.
Good job, Adler.
Yeah, bought you beer.
You bought me beer, but that's what, $9.
so he spent 9 and lost 20.
Spent 9, lost 11.
So how did you get how did your conversation with Curtis Connor go? Because I'm a huge
it was good.
I should just watch it, but
Curtis is my guy. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's really funny. Yeah. I was very nervous about it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. He seems super down to earth though. Like if there's any like famous person, I feel like he would be a great, like, just chill dude.
Yeah, I was very nervous beforehand, but then like 10 minutes before I was like, I've talked to him, like we've messaged on Instagram, like we've made jokes on there. It's just going to be like a riffing kind of thing, because he's a stand-up comedian as well.
Yeah.
So we got along really well, just like riffing, making jokes and stuff.
I would consider myself a stand-up comedian who has only done it like 4 times.
Yeah.
And like 2 of the times I've done it were on America's Got Talent.
Because you and Adler just talked about it, but let's go a little more in depth. Yeah. So how long did you wait in line?
Every time I've gone to America's Got Talent, I try to get there early in the morning so that you don't have to wait as much. If you show up at like 5 in the morning, then you kind of beat the lines. Mm-hmm. But if you show up in the middle of the day, don't do that, because then you'll probably have to stay until like 10 p.m. or something.
Jesus. That's crazy. So what's the process like? You have to go through like some weird like preliminary judging, don't you?
Yeah. So I went to Texas this last time, and you wait in line to audition for a producer. And then if the producer likes you, then you audition for an executive producer. Mm-hmm. And then if the executive producer likes you, then they call you back to actually go to LA and audition for the judges. Gotcha. So the majority of people who actually go and wait in line don't actually get to audition.
Yeah. And is the audition, how long is the audition?
Really only like 5 minutes.
Wow.
Like you pretty much just come in, do your 2-minute bit, and then they talk to you for a little bit and then decide if they want to send you on or.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes, like make or break.
If you get in front of the executive producers, then it's more like 10 minutes. And then if you go in front of the actual judges, then it's probably more like 20 minutes or something. So it kind of gets progressively longer depending on how far.
What is the farthest? Did you go to LA?
Yeah, so I've been to LA twice. The first time I was on America's Got Talent, I got to the judge cuts round, meaning I made it through the first round. But then this last time I went on, I got eliminated right at first.
Gotcha.
And I thought it was a funny song. The song that I did this last time was this song where I put on a MAGA hat and I sang about the entire first half of the song was like just singing about how much I love someone who it seems like I'm singing about Trump. But then the plot twist of the song is I throw off the MAGA hat and it turns out I was singing about Simon the whole time.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So the joke was supposed to be like I'm comparing Trump to, Simon to Trump. And the audience gave me a standing ovation and Simon said he loved it, but the other 3 judges gave me buzzers. So I was like, I was like, this fucking sucks. An audience of 500 people gave me a standing ovation, but because these 3 judges didn't get it, I have to go home.
Who were the other 3 judges?
It was Sofia Vergara, Heidi Klum, and Howie Mandel.
That's got to be fucking nerve-wracking to go in front of them.
It is.
I don't care about the Sofia Vergara that much, but like Heidi Klum is, at least like when I grew up, Heidi Klum is like a legend. And then Howie Mandel is a hack. We can all admit Howie Mandel is a hack.
He's been posting some weird shit on TikTok recently.
Yeah, he's the weirdest dude on TikTok.
He for a while was trying to like do the, celebrity on TikTok thing. And then he just stopped giving a shit. And now he just shit posts all the time.
Remember when people thought he was like kidnapped and like,
yeah. That was hilarious.
And he played into it so good.
Oh yeah. He knew exactly what he was doing.
That's what you do. If people start spreading that rumor that like he might be kidnapped, you start playing into it just a little.
Yeah.
Not too much to where people are like, oh yeah, he's kidding. Yeah. But like a little by little, you start giving more hints.
You've got to keep up the ruse.
Yeah. And like I remember that was like the most popping his TikTok had gotten.
When you think that he's kidnapped.
Yeah. When everyone thought he was kidnapped. I saw he was on my For You page like all the time.
Yeah. So everyone take that as a lesson. If you want to become famous, convince everyone you're kidnapped.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pull a Poppy. Or just pretend you're kidnapped, or like do like a weird
or take a beloved childhood character and sexualize it.
That's right. Yeah,
that always works.
Buy a $80 costume off Amazon, and then
I think I'm gonna make like a YouTube video of like seeing if I can take a childhood character and then make it sexy and see if I can like get followers off of it.
Do like what's the weirdest childhood character you can make sexy?
I have an idea. You
can make a
sexy hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh, that's even better. I was thinking Winnie the Pooh could be pretty just
Tigger.
Tigger, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like yeah.
But his penis is curly.
I was thinking Winnie the Pooh and then just like coating yourself in honey like very sexily. Like
that'd be good, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Oh, do you want to say that's sleeping on my bed?
Hey Gus.
He's not dead. I swear. I swear he's still
I don't believe you. You killed your cat before you started the podcast.
There he is. His head just moved. Hi guys.
Hi. Speaking of cats, I can't really pull up my sleeve, but I just a week ago got infected by my cat.
Oh shit. I thought you were going to say, I just got a tattoo of a cat.
Got my cat tattooed on my arm.
No, I have 2 cat tattoos. So.
Oh, do you really?
I do. I love cat
hell
tattoos.
Yeah. But yeah, my cat fucking bit my arm and it got infected. So I had to. Did you know that like 50% or something of serious cat bites get infected?
I didn't know that because I like let my cats bite me all the time.
They probably aren't like if they're like play biting you, it's different than if they're like actually trying to like fuck you up.
I've had not Gus. Gus is a sweetie. He won't bite you like seriously, but I have another cat, Sly, and he will bite you hard as shit. And he's bitten me hard all the time. But
really?
I've never got infected by a cat. And I've had multiple cats since I was a kid that for some reason, like that was my way of playing with cats is like, yeah, fuck me up. Like bite me. Yeah.
Harm my body.
Yeah. Give me scars.
Well, just know that, I mean, maybe your body is like immune to it or something.
Maybe and maybe that's why I haven't caught COVID yet.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe you do just have a really good immune system. Do you get sick very often?
I get weird sicknesses.
Mm-hmm.
More than like common. I've gotten what was it? Like 2 years ago I got shingles on my face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Isn't shingles something where you've had chicken pox in the past and then it turns into shingles? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a picture on my Instagram of me having shingles. It was literally on my eye.
Oh, that sounds fucking awful.
Over and it was on my nose.
Isn't it like, is it like crusty or something?
It's crusty. It's painful. It hurt to like move my eyes.
Oh.
And like look around. Like it was pretty painful.
That sounds fucking awful.
It sucked. But yeah, I had to go to the optometrist to make sure it wasn't actually in my eye.
Like the actual.
Yeah. Because if it gets in your eye, you can go blind.
Oh my God.
Yeah. At least in like that eye. So I had to go to the fucking optometrist and do all that shit. I spent too much money on that.
Yeah, I went to the optometrist when my eye twitch was happening.
Optometrists they're kind of expensive, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have I have like really good vision, so I wasn't under my parents' eye plan, so I didn't have like eye insurance.
Yeah, I think that's how I was too. Like, because I was what, like 2 or 3 years ago. I was 23. You don't think your eyes are gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, you don't think you're gonna get shingles all over your fucking eye.
You just don't expect that to happen. And then when it happens, you're like, wait, what?
What the fuck?
But yeah, that shit, it hurts. And I think I have to get the shingles vaccine now so I don't get it again.
That's like can be a recurring thing or something.
Yeah, because like when you get it, you're more susceptible to getting it. But honestly, I would rather get it and have it be on like my side than on my face.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Face is like the fucking worst place to get it.
That was horrible, dude.
Maybe face or your dick would probably not be very fun either.
I don't know if it's even possible to get it on your dick, but yeah, that would be because you don't jerk off your face.
Yeah. Well, speak for yourself.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry, Ryan. But yeah, I had shingles, and then like 4 years ago, my lung partially collapsed.
Oh, what caused that?
Hitting an oil pin that my friend had.
An oil pin.
Yeah, like a weed oil pin.
Oh, pen. I thought you said pin. I was like a.
No, like yeah, it was just because oil pins. So you never know how hard to hit them.
Yeah.
So I hit this one really hard, and when I exhaled, I coughed super hard, and like right as I coughed, like my back started hurting.
Oh fuck! I didn't know you could collapse your lung just by coughing.
Yeah, and like I went whenever I had to go to the emergency room. Or no, I didn't go to the emergency room. I went to urgent care the next day. And then they sent me to the emergency room because they were like, your lungs collapsed. You got to go to the emergency room. We can't deal with that here. So,
oh my God.
Yeah. So I was by myself and I was like freaking out.
Did they do the thing where they ask you like, do you ever do drugs or like?
Yeah, no, they were just, it was just like my mom was with me for a while when I was there. I got there alone by myself, and then my mom met up with me, and I was like drenched in sweat. Like I was just sweating profusely. And it wasn't summer or anything.
What did you think was going on? Did you think that I collapsed lung, or?
I thought like I had slipped a disc in my back or something, because my back hurt more than my chest.
Yeah, well, I think your lungs are like most of it's in your back.
It's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah.
But like I went to work the next day, like that it had collapsed. Oh and I was like hanging out, and then I worked for my dad at the time, and he was like, are you okay? And I was like struggling to breathe. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good, fine. It's just my back.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm just like in a lot of pain. And he was like, you should probably go to urgent care. And I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
And I went there and they were like, yeah, your lungs collapsed. So I had to stay home for like a week.
So what is that, something that heals on its own, or how does that work?
Yeah, mine was only like 10% collapsed. So not a lot, but enough where it fucking hurts when it happens.
Yeah. Like, I've had pneumonia twice, and that was fucking awful.
Yeah, you have to be really careful when it happens, because if you cough while it's already collapsed, you could just fucking
happen more.
Yeah, do it even worse.
Fuck.
So like whenever I coughed, you have to grab a pillow and hold it against your chest to like keep things really tight.
Ugh.
And then you can cough.
Sounds awful.
It lessens the chance of like your lung going down even more. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
I had pneumonia like March of last year, and I thought it was COVID, and I like freaked out about that.
Have you had a COVID test?
No, a few weeks ago I had a weird bug that was like burning in my throat, and I thought it was like gonna turn into COVID.
Yeah.
But after a week it just like went away. So it was maybe just like a sinus infection or something. But
what I've been going through. I woke up like a few days ago with a sore throat, where like my throat just hurt for no reason. I was like, fuck, man. And I went to work and I was like, fuck, I don't want to be at work just in case I fucking have it and I spread it to people. So I left work early. And like I went to bed and I was really tired, and I woke up the next day and it still hurt, but I'm okay now. So
Did you get tested for it, or?
No, not yet. I've been tested twice already. This tests suck.
Yeah,
they're not fun.
I've had a strep test. Is it pretty much the same thing, like just shoving shit up your nose?
Yeah, but even deeper than the strep test. Yeah, it's like it feels like they're in your brain. Like I did one where it was done by like the military.
Oh yeah.
Here in town, where it was like military doctors, and there was just like everyone that was working there was part of the military. And then I did one from CVS where you do it yourself. And
yeah, I would think military people just don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, he just shoved it in my mouth.
Shove it up there. Suck it up, private.
The CVS one, you just do it yourself, which is weirder.
Yeah, because you're in control of like.
Yeah, and I sneezed like 10 times. I would rather have someone else do it.
I think the same way. Like if I had to like if I had to give myself like a vaccine or some shit, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Like,
I was about to say, like if I had to give myself a shot.
Yeah.
But if someone else is doing it, just do it.
Yeah, you just gotta like look away and
not think about it. It's like giving yourself a tattoo or something like that.
I've had to have my blood drawn like 4 times in the last few months, and it's been like I always had a fear of that, but it's once you've done it a few times, it's not as bad.
When I went to when I went to rehab in 2016, I think, in Ohio, I was addicted to Xanax, so they gave me barbiturates to take to help with the withdrawals of Xanax. But barbiturates are easy to overdose on, so they have to test your blood every day.
Oh yeah.
So for a week straight, I was getting blood drawn on like the same arm, like the
did
same
it, like,
spot.
bruise up and shit?
Bruise so fucking hard, dude.
Ugh.
So like after that point, now anytime I get blood drawn, it's so easy.
Yeah,
because
like, at least it's not the barbiturates. What?
Yeah,
So what is barbiturate? Is that just a type of medication?
Barbiturates is what they gave housewives in like the 1950s.
Is it like an opioid or?
Yeah, it's like an opioid that like makes you really chill and relax. Did you ever play LA Noir?
Yeah.
Do you know the doctor's wife? There's a mission where you play and there's a doctor, you know, there's a high level doctor and he has a wife and she died in the bathtub and there's pills all around her and the pills are barbiturates. Because she overdosed on those. It's what they gave like housewives and shit in the 50s instead of Xanax and stuff.
Have you seen the Queen's Gambit?
I haven't. Is it good though?
It's good. Yeah, it kind of drags at some points, but it's like it's well shot and well acted, and it's worth watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of like pill abuse in that show as well.
And so I get a show about chess.
Chess. Yeah. It's a cool show. It's not like lame, you know.
I would like to watch. I've heard a lot of people talk about it because people like shows.
They sure do,
They
don't
sure
they? I want to probably after this I'm gonna go watch some of the what's it called, WandaVision.
Ooh, what is that? I don't even know.
It's the new Marvel show on Disney.
Oh, okay. I had a TV in my room right behind me on the floor because I didn't have a wall mount, so I had it on the floor, and I accidentally knocked it over.
Ugh.
And I was like, whatever. And I never watched it again for like 6 months. And then I was like, I'll sell my TV. I don't watch TV. And then a guy was like, yeah, can you show me a video of it like working? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And I plugged it in and like the screen was completely fucking shattered.
Oh
like
no.
The whole screen was destroyed.
I assume he didn't want to buy it then? Or?
No. So Adler and I made a few TikToks out of it. We threw it in the backyard and jumped on it. And had a good time. I think it's still in the backyard.
Gotta milk your TV for all the clout it's worth.
That's right. I spent $400 on that TV. I better I better get all of that it's worth out of it.
I got you can't see it, but there's a TV. I have like my monitor here and then my TV here. It's really nice. I just use it as like my second monitor.
That's what I wanted to do with that TV is to mount it above where my monitor is here. So I could use it as my second monitor for streaming and stuff, but I'll just have to buy a fucking second monitor, whatever.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, but it's worked well. I got a wall mount, but wall mounts are like more hassle than you'd think because
they're stupid. They're stupid expensive too.
Mine I don't think was too bad.
Really?
Maybe it was. I don't remember. Maybe it was like $50.
Mine was like $80 and it didn't fit. And I had to send it back. And I was annoyed.
With mine, I had trouble finding the studs in the wall. You have to like locate where the fucking studs are. Yeah.
How old is the house you live in?
I think it was made in like the 70s.
Yeah, mine was made, I think, in the 40s.
Okay.
So like the walls are thin as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's insane. Like I could hear Adler stretching.
Stretching
in his bed. Yeah, stretching his penis. But yeah, but yeah, the walls are so thin. That's what made me scared.
Yeah. It would just like rip off the like a hole in the wall.
I've literally one time in my bathroom when I was with my ex-fiance, she was taking a shower and it was maybe like 8 a.m. on a weekend and I was like barely awake. And all of a sudden I hear like a huge crash in the bathroom. And I thought she had like fallen down in the shower or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And she was like, yeah. And then like she unlocked the door and my fucking medicine cabinet in my bathroom.
Oh my God.
Ripped off the entire wall and hit my toilet, broke the toilet bowl, was spreading water all over the fucking floor. I had to get a new toilet. Did that
do like water damage?
Yeah. No, I didn't do water damage because I cleaned it up quick, but like dude, it was leaking everywhere. We had to replace the toilet. We had to replace like a huge section of like drywall because the walls are shit here.
Yeah.
But I love this house. I do love the house.
I'm thinking about moving into I'm thinking about moving to Australia actually. And when
Really?
I move, yeah.
Where in Australia?
Adelaide, have you ever heard of that?
My cousin used to live in Australia. She now lives in New Zealand.
Oh, cool. I would rather live in New Zealand than Australia.
You should look into New Zealand, dude.
My girlfriend lives in Adelaide. So that's why.
Okay.
Maybe at some point in the future. I at least want to visit, but like everything just seems so chill in New Zealand, and like
that's how she worked at
there.
She worked at a bar and like did like beer testing and like all that shit. Like,
nice.
It seems like super chill in New Zealand. I would love to go there.
If I have to get a job when I'm in Australia, like if the social media stuff isn't working out, I'm gonna hopefully get a job at like a winery, because there's a bunch of wineries around there, and I'm actually a level 1 sommelier. Not many people know this about me.
Okay.
Okay. I studied that when I was working at a fancy restaurant. So I studied wine, even though I rarely drink wine. I don't really like it that much, but I know a lot about it.
But you know the oaky earth tones and stuff like that.
I can smell gravel. Like they literally they're like, tastes like leather and gravel. I'm like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I want in a wine.
Yeah. Have you been to Australia? Have you visited? Yeah. Do you like it?
I do. I definitely don't like the heat, and I don't like the scary animals. But I do.
Spiders and scorpions and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Where do you live now?
I'm in Kansas.
Wichita?
No, Kansas City, KC.
Oh, Kansas. Okay, my brother and his wife live in Kansas City, Missouri.
Nice. So yeah, that's just
very close. Actually,
15 minutes away from me.
Yeah, very close. I love that area, dude. It's very fun.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I actually think Kansas is a pretty decent state. Honestly,
it's really
people
not
talk
that
shit
bad
about it, but
yeah, I don't really love any parts of Kansas besides Kansas City. If I'm being honest, all of it's kind of like boring, or like Topeka has like a sketchy vibe to it.
I like Wichita. Wichita, from a stand-up comedian perspective, there's I've done a lot of good shows in Wichita. Wichita's fun. Yeah. Drag shows, like it's super chill there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to. I think I've been to Wichita like once when I was a kid, but I don't really remember.
It's pretty chill. It's kind of like a small town vibe. It's a lot like Springfield, Missouri, where I live.
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to it, so that's probably why I like it. But
so, when you've done stand up, have you like gone on tour or anything, or what have you done with stand-up?
Yeah, I did. How long ago? Like 2 years ago, I did a Southern tour with my friend Garrett Smalley. We went to
how do you like sell tickets or set something like that up?
It's not too hard. It's just meeting up with other, like, especially like smaller comedians. It's just messaging local, and you make friends with other comedians, and it kind of spreads out as you make friends. And so you just kind of message people that book shows, and eventually they're like, yeah, we have this date. And then when you book it kind of in advance, and you get a bigger show, and then you're like, hey, we're doing this show. Do you have anything before that so we can get there? And that kind of helps.
So you kind of fill in the empty time slots. And...
Yeah. You fill it in as you go along. Like Garrett and I, we did Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is one of my favorite cities in the US. I love Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Oh, really?
It's amazing. I love that place. Small college town in a beautiful, just Midwest hilly mountain area with tons of trees and shit. It's beautiful, dude. I love it. And a great like party town. It's so fun.
Nice.
We did Fayetteville, Arkansas, and then we did like Huntsville, Alabama. Fuck, man, I can't even remember. Memphis.
I've always
Nashville
worried that
area.
I've always worried that I'd like go to and perform in a place like Alabama and that my material would be like not right for like whatever crowd.
I mean, that's what I ran into, was like half the places there just did not like my material, but
yeah,
it was still fun.
yeah,
It
I
was
feel
still
like
a good time.
you might not give as much of a shit as I do.
Yeah, it was like fuck. Where's the WWE from? Where's the
I don't know.
headquarters for the WWE? I can't. We did a show there. I'm looking it up right now. Not Connecticut. Not Connecticut. No. Fuck, I can't remember. It may not be WWE, but it was a big wrestling town. Paducah, Kentucky.
Oh shit! But that sounds
what
like
it
the
was.
most southern, like
Yeah, Paducah, Kentucky, and that was like a fun ass show too. Paducah. Oh, and we met a wrestler there too. I can't remember his name, but like he was a pro wrestler. Like it's a cool place.
nice.
It's you drive through just like nothing
Yeah,
for 2 hours, and then you
that's how I feel with driving through Kansas, like driving from Kansas to Colorado.
Kansas to Colorado is brutal.
Yeah, I've made that drive quite a few times.
It is brutal, dude.
Yeah.
Like I like Kansas. I think it's pretty driving through it, but after 2 hours, you're just like, all right.
Your brain is just dead and you just want to get to where you're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. You're like, can I get to a city?
Yeah.
And not a field, please?
Yeah, like the only cities for miles and miles are the small, like
yeah.
gas station cities or whatever.
Yeah. Where it's just an exit off the road.
Yeah. It's like I wouldn't even like classify this as a city, really.
And it's not even like a chain gas station. It's like some like mom and pop gas station.
Some local, yeah. There was one time where I was like driving through Kansas and I was like really had to go to the bathroom and I like stopped off at like 3 different gas stations and like none of them were open. So I was like I had to shit so bad and I like back into my car, tried to get to the next one, it wasn't open. I was like so mad.
Did you grow up in Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, same place.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's how I am. I'm from Springfield, Missouri. I still live here now. That's kind of, but I have a thing, and I don't know if you feel the same way, where I want to make something, and there's a show called The Mystery Hour where I live. And the host, Jeff Howden, has a saying, make something where you are.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about living in Springfield. Like, I don't want to move to LA.
I do feel like people are in way too much of a rush to get to the big cities that are stereotypical. And then you can end up in that city and just feel like you're just getting swallowed and, because everyone else is also there to do the same shit.
Yeah.
So suddenly you're competing with, thousands of people rather than a few people,
And especially if you've gone in too early, there's going to be people there that have been doing it for way longer than you have. And have been
into that. Yeah, I ran into that problem going to LA. I've lived in LA twice now and moved back home twice.
I in LA. That's the only reason why I haven't moved to LA, because
they tell you how it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What are they trying to do in LA?
Acting, stand-up.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And they still live there, and I love them. Shouts out to Ty Lewis and Mike Logan. Love those guys.
But yeah, if you want to do stand-up in LA, you've got to like do the open mic grind and just hope for the best,
They run some shows now by themselves. That's cool. So
there's little theaters here and there.
They're getting there. So and Bailey Norton. Shout out Bailey Norton. But I would like to. I feel like LA is a place I would rather visit.
Yeah. I would recommend visiting there first and not just taking the dive.
Yeah, it's not.
And even if you're like a successful stand-up, like just have your home base, which can be anywhere, and then just tour around to different places. Like
For sure.
Having your home base in LA just means you're going to end up paying like a shit ton of taxes and just expensive living.
Rent is fucking
crazy,
insane there.
Yeah, it's like $1,500 for like a 1-bedroom.
What is rent in Australia? Do you know?
It's not too bad, honestly. Like
Really?
me and her found we found like a 3-bedroom house that was like 400 Australian dollars a week. So that's like 1,600 a month, but then that's equates to like 1,200 American. So it's like
That's not bad for a house.
For a full house.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
If that was in California, that's like
not gonna happen. A 3-bedroom house in California is probably about like $3,000. Like yeah, it's awful.
It's insane. Or like fucking New York. Like shit is crazy.
New York's even worse. You just get like a 5-foot wide apartment for $1,000.
It's insane. I would love to. I feel like I would rather live in New York than LA.
I wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like the super metropolitan type vibes just stress me out. Like,
have you been to Chicago?
Mm-hmm.
Do you not like Chicago? Or
I don't dislike Chicago, but I also don't think I'd want to live in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I would love to live in Chicago's like probably one of my dream places to live. I love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just like how compact it is.
Mm-hmm. There's a really cool comedy scene in Chicago for sure. Yeah. That's like a lot of the greats have come out of Chicago.
Yeah, and New York is a little big for me.
Yeah.
A little big. But LA, the fires, man.
Yeah, you just hope for the best that it stays up in the hills and doesn't spread down into the suburban areas.
You hope that it just gets the rich people.
Yeah, just burn their Malibu house and stay away from mine.
And they're like, oh no, I have to go to my Colorado house.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Do you so do you have a like a time frame for moving to Australia, or is that just like up in the air right now?
I would like to do it like around mid-year, but that requires me saving up money, which I'm still trying to figure out how to do. And that also requires like COVID restrictions being loosened. So it might not be until like the end of the year or something.
Yeah.
But
I've been my outlook on COVID lately has been a lot more positive.
Yeah, I think like once we got into 2021, I started feeling a lot more like hopeful.
I think by summer we'll kind of be over the hump. We might be able to go back out, do our regular shit.
I hope so. If we can get out, like he said, 100 million vaccines by like April or May, then I think we'll be golden.
I think we'll be golden. Yeah. But yeah, it's been what, almost a year.
Yeah. Now I'm just like fucking trying to stick it out till the finish line and not like if I got COVID like 2 weeks before I was supposed to get the vaccine, I would get so pissed off.
That's why I feel.
Yeah. I'm like, I have been quarantining for a fucking year. If I like trip right before the finish line, I'll be so mad.
It's like when you're doing the 100-meter dash and right at the very end, for some reason, you fucking like you step on your own heel.
Yeah, exactly.
And the guy right behind you gets the gold and you get silver. And you know, silver is impressive.
Yeah. It's like I didn't die from COVID, but I didn't want to fucking get it.
Yeah, it's impressive, but like compared to gold,
yeah.
That's nothing.
Compared to gold, especially when it was like right within your grasp, you know. Like
exactly.
You could have had it.
You could have had it, but instead you fucking you got the sniffles.
Yeah.
And you got I hate calling COVID the sniffles. I'm sorry.
It's a little I'd say it's a little bit more
than the sniffles.
That darn sniffle virus.
Sniffles. No, I have friends in New York, like whenever it was peaking in New York, that shit was fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my God. It was scary.
Yeah, that must have been terrifying when you're in such a metropolitan area.
I couldn't even imagine living in a huge city like LA.
And then having to be like locked down for months and months in New York.
God.
Like crazy.
Just think about like China. Because China, that's my Donald Trump impression. China. But they were literally like locking people into their houses. Like not letting them out.
That's the only way they were able to stop it is like just a full on like literal lockdown.
Yeah, which I mean, they probably, it's tough to say how many lives they saved.
Yeah.
And how many people died from being stuck, you know. It's tough to say, but I feel like that probably helped.
Yeah,
because China's so huge and there's so many people there. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's if they actually did get it under control and aren't like lying about it, then I think that's like pretty impressive.
Which it is honestly, it's a tough thing to believe whatever any government says.
Yeah.
Even it doesn't matter if it's China. It could be the US government talking about deaths.
Oh yeah, I don't trust the US government either.
Yeah, no, I don't believe it.
I at least have like a decent amount of trust for the CDC and like Anthony Fauci, especially because they at least like stood up to Trump and like said we're not gonna take your bullshit. So I at least like appreciate that.
Yeah,
you know?
But there's still certain states where like Florida,
that their governors are underreporting.
Yeah, like DeSantis in Florida, like just trying to hide a little bit of it, where I feel like it's a little more than what they're saying it is.
Yeah, I mean, as we're like coming out of it, it just makes me sad because I feel like we could have maybe had 100,000 people die rather than 500,000 if we would have like taken it more seriously, you know?
Yeah, which I mean, I was one of those people in like early March, February. I was wearing a mask at my work and gloves and shit because my lung collapsed and everything. So like my breathing isn't already good in and of itself. So I was worried about that. And then, you know, shit just pops off. And there's still people to this day. I'm sure you living in Kansas, I'm sure you still see people that don't give a fuck.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just driving in like a sort of downtown area and there's just people walking down the street, no masks, you know, just don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, it's insane. Like I'll go to the gas station. There's people like a chain gas station. They just walk in, no mask. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like really? At this point.
Yeah, I've been like fully quarantined for like a year, which is crazy. And I'm lucky that I've been able to do that because my dad works from home and then I, you know, just do social media stuff.
Yeah. So. I work in the public, but I've been at least able to have my job.
Yeah.
And still make money from that.
You do what you got to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I've had my COVID test and done that shit. And I just go home after work. I stay here.
Yeah.
Hang out. If I have to go to the gas station or something, I'm wearing a mask. I'm not being a fucking idiot. I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to work. And like social media is your job. I got my fucking job, you know?
Would you like to have like stand up and social media be your full-time job eventually, or is that not the?
I would love to. My dream is to have social media as my job.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been doing Twitch streaming now, is to try and.
How's that been? Has that been going pretty well so far?
I just started literally today.
Oh, nice.
And it went great. It was fun. I mean,
you should stick with it. I definitely am planning to get back into doing it.
Yeah, I played Dream Daddy, the dad dating simulator.
Oh, nice.
I played that.
I feel like some stupid game might be a good.
Yeah, some dumb game where you fuck dads.
Yeah,
that's what I was playing. It was really fun. I played a little bit of Planet Coaster before we started this podcast. I might stream a little bit after this, but
nice.
We'll see. Yeah, I've already got like 100 subscribers or whatever, followers, not subscribers, followers.
Okay, I was like 100 subs. That's like
no,
crazy.
Not 100 subs, but 100 followers. So
yeah,
first day.
Yeah, when I would stream and then I would go live on TikTok, try to get people to come over. I was gaining about like 100 followers each time I would stream. So then it adds up over time, you know?
Yeah. And I don't really care. I really just like, I think it's fun.
Yeah, just do it because you love it rather than...
Yeah, I like...
It's so easy, especially with Twitch, even more than other things, it's easy to get wrapped up in the numbers, which is like something that I don't want to do, you know?
I struggle with that with TikTok because like right now, especially TikTok, they have that new algorithm and it's been fucking me with like, I've lost like 1,500 followers.
Oh, really?
Like a week and a half, 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah, well, what happens with TikTok is if you're not getting on the For You page, then it just keeps only showing it to your followers, and then some of them... I lose followers all the time on Instagram. I'm like really bad at keeping my Instagram followers.
Like I just broke 3K on Instagram, and then like I checked it this morning and I was at like 2,990.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
All right, whatever.
Whatever. I was like,
I think I got up to 51K and now I'm back down to 48K or some shit.
Which that's how I am at TikTok. Like I was upset that I was losing followers, but now at this point, like it makes me laugh. Like every time.
I just try to realize that if people are unfollowing me, then if they're not enjoying my content, then I don't want to force them to stay or whatever.
That's what I've been like, literally, like if you don't like my content, then I don't want you to follow me.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally.
Why would you follow me? So like leave.
Just get the fuck out.
Go.
Like, it's fine. It's
yeah.
Doesn't hurt at all.
It doesn't. Just leave. Hey Ryan, we've done over an hour.
Yeah.
Look at us go. Do you have anything you want to plug? Do you have any subscribe to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube. I'm working on a YouTube video right now.
What is it? Is it Mr. Ryan Beard?
Mr. Beard.
Mr. Beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, subscribe to Mr. Beard.
Yep, go do that. You know, my TikTok. If you don't know my TikTok, go follow that.
Yeah, what is that? Mr. Ryan Beard?
Mr. Beard Official.
Mr. Beard Official.
Yeah.
Dude, it's tough to keep up with all these ads.
No, it's no worries.
Because Ryan Beard Official.
I changed it to Mr. Beard Official as sort of like leaning into doing more like satirical stuff. So
yeah, because of Adler has been doing that.
He's like made more of a character for himself. I feel like that's kind of fun to have.
I really want Adler to blow up on TikTok.
His videos are really funny, and I can tell he puts a lot of work into them.
They're so funny, and they make me laugh really hard. And like, I want him to do so good on that app. I feel like he deserves it way more than me. I don't put hardly any of the effort he does.
Does he ever get annoyed by that you put no effort in?
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. He's never said it, but like he dresses up and wears a suit and puts a mask on and like does magic. And then I just say, shut the fuck up.
And then here's 10,000 followers.
Yeah. But yeah, follow Adler Davidson.
That's who we should really be playing.
That's who we should be playing.
Follow Adler.
Yeah, follow him. He's both of our friends. So follow Adler. But Ryan, thank you so much.
Of course, dude. Anytime.
I appreciate it. We'll do it again. We'll do another episode. We'll do a part 2.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Just let me know when, man.
Sounds good. Let's both wave goodbye. Bye.